Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Still Hyped for Sonic Frontiers. This time, I'm just going to be briefly talking about a DLC that you could get if you buy the deluxe version of the game. If you buy the digital deluxe version of the game, you get the gloves and shoes. And again, they are pure aesthetic. These are pure aesthetic. You do not get anything. You do not get any game-changing things if you get this. The digital deluxe version does also come with a digital art book and music, a digital a digital library of music. So you do get that stuff. So that's nice. That's really nice. That's something that you can get. But you do not get anything in the game that changes the way you play. It is pure aesthetic, but I still really like it because the adventurer's gloves and shoes are meant to be a reference to the Legend of Zelda DLC in Sonic the Lost World. In Sonic Lost World, it got a DLC update for the Legend of Zelda, and in that you got to run around an open Hyrule field, and it led into a little stage that you could actually traverse around. And it was really cool. I really enjoyed that DLC. It was my favorite of all the DLCs that Sonic Lost World had gotten. And it got a few DLCs. It got that one. It got one about Yoshi's Woolly World, and it got a Nights into Dreams DLC. So it got a few DLCs, and I enjoyed all three of them. But the Zelda one was definitely my favorite out of all of them. And the adventurer's gloves and shoes are meant to be a reference to that. They look very similar to the gloves and shoes that he had in that DLC, but with like more HD detail. Like they actually look like gloves instead of just really weird brown textures on his hands and feet. So they actually look like real gloves and shoes now. But they are very similar in their design to the gloves and shoes that he had in that DLC. So that's still really cool. It's really cool how that is meant to be a reference to that. That I like that, and I think that the reason why they did that is because, well, there are a lot of people that are comparing this game to Breath of the Wild, and how like Breath of the Wild was a game changer for Legend of Zelda. This is basically the game changer for the Sonic franchise. So yeah, there's a lot of people that are like making that kind of comparison, and this basically is just kind of like, hey, we're in on that joke. We understand this is basically our answer to Breath of the Wild. We get that. So yeah, I really like this. I love how they look aesthetically. It is not distracting in cutscenes. They do show up in most of the cutscenes. Some cutscenes, outfit changes don't appear. Most cutscenes they do. In most cutscenes, the different outfits do actually appear, and it's really cool when it does. It's not distracting. It feels, these gloves and boots feel natural on Sonic. It's not distracting to see him. It's not distracting to see him like in cutscenes wearing these things. It feels natural. Which is more than I can say for like the Monster Hunter suits or the holiday suit. Seeing him in cutscenes wearing those things, if it like seems weird, it feels weird. It feels weird to me. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like it's something that Sonic would wear. The adventure boots, like when I remember that he actually wears them in the that he's actually wearing them in the cutscenes, I'm like, oh yeah, he's actually wearing those. I don't always notice that he's actually wearing them in the cutscenes because like I'm not looking at Sonic's feet most of the time. I'm not a feet guy. Don't care about that. No offense to people who are into that stuff. People can like what they like. Like I'm not into that. So yeah, I don't always notice when Sonic's wearing the adventure grind shoes, but the adventure the adventurer's gloves and shoes are different enough from his normal gloves and shoes that they are noticeable, but they're not distracting, and I really like that. That is really cool. So, um, out of all of the outfits, in total that we've gotten for the game so far, this is my favorite. This is my personal favorite. Um, but let me know what you think. Do you have the digital deluxe version? Do you have the digital artwork and the digital music album? Do you have the adventurer's gloves and shoes? Do you enjoy them? Let me know in the comment box below. So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this video. I've got one more video. I've got one more video to post, but I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.